Welcome and thanks for joining us. My name's Chris at Car Cave USA in Aiken, South Carolina. Website's carcaveusa.com. Phone number is 803-262-4742. If you need financing, reach out. We will give you a few referrals. We have a bunch of companies we work with. So today we're doing, or this morning, it's still pretty early, doing a walk around on a 99 Land Rover Defender Td5. Factory built in white. We did do a full teardown, rebuild, performance build, upgrade, change the whole thing. So we started with an extremely straight one owner, dry climate, Italian sourced Td5, and then did a slew of upgrades. So we will walk through them all, go over what we did here. The body's straight, the doors are new. So we convert over to Safari style. There's so much here, you're gonna have to bear with me. But like I said, we didn't put lipstick on any pig. We started with a clean, straight, nice body. Defender did a full tear down, glass out, seals, windshield to frame off, hinges, everything torn down, repaint. So like I said, bear with me, let's get rolling here. I don't know, we'll start from the top down. So you have new visors, the windshield frame came off, had a repaint, hinges redone, gaskets redone, new glass in it, windshield wiper arms, sprayers, mirrors. When you tear it down to repaint it, these pins will rust. A lot of people won't replace them. We put stainless pins in it. Hood came off, you have new hinges, hardware, bushings, seals between the glass here, door seals here, new hinges, hardware, mirror arms. So on our tear down, we took the doors off, everything was out. Did the interior also, and that's just for the repaint. We start getting other things we did here. Paint quality is very good. It's a pearl white, so it gives a little bit in person. It's harder to see on video, but you get that little bit of extra kind of ivory pearl hint in it that a normal kind of flat white, like the Bronco, that you're not gonna get. All new grills, LED lights, so everything's been upgraded light-wise. New bumper up front. You have a 2-inch terra firma suspension lift with your heavy duty shock turrets there. You can see them. HD steering rods underneath. New set of Iconosis, the Venti style 18-inch alloy wheels, set of 5. Tires are brand new. They were done at Discount Tire. Carry nationwide warranty. The stance is good. It is well balanced. You see how the rake is perfect. It feels the wheel right. We really thought through this, so it's not something someone just slapped together. When you look down the body line here, you see how the tires line up right with the edge of the fender well. Everything sits. We kept it to a palette of 4 colors, so you have your black, your white, your tan, and your bare metal. So it's not overdone from one side to the other. It is balanced. It's very traditional. So if you want to add on accessories from here, but this car just by itself it's a classic look. It's not it's not overstated. It doesn't have the whole catalog thrown at it of accessories. And do you know what it does too? It drives. It drives extremely well. We've done a lot of performance upgrades. If you go down the side, what you want to see is all the spot welds in the body. See them going all the way down there. New door handles, new door locks, keys. So this thing will flat out run. And we try to make it comfortable. So one of the things we did here was a bulkhead removal, and you see how it's cut down. We put it in before we went to paint, so we didn't have more contrasting black. We also put in the seatbelt bar going across to retain your 3-point harnesses up front. Wood steering wheel. The dash is pretty original, and that should show you the shape of what it started in. We got it. So the top dash is the original one, the gauge cluster, the surrounds, the binnacles, lower dash. So the seats are all recovered. So you have a camel or light tan leather interior. We used a brand new cubby box, but just did the console lid so it blended in there. If you want to change around something too, and you say, hey, I want to buy it, but I don't like the wheels. Okay, cool. You're not going to hurt our feelings if they're on a different set of wheels. You want to air conditioner, which I'd recommend against on a soft top, but each to his own. We can do it. You want to change around, I don't know, everybody has their own ideas. You want a winch bumper, you want NES rear spec bumper here, for the back, we can do that too. So like I said, let us know. We're just looking at the exterior here in aesthetics as we go around. LED marker lights, reverse light, and the fog lamp in the rear. We like them out in the US style tag bracket so you can actually take a tag off and on. We did add in the Mantec rear tire carrier. You have a swing open rear door, a full-size matching spare you can rotate in. We color match the rear cross member, and you see this nice exhaust sticking out the back. That's our buddies over at Demand Engineering. We like leaving their logo on there. It's a full stainless turbo back exhaust, a 3-inch. And speaking of, on that side, the exhaust, there's a stainless steel downpipe, there's an upgraded intercooler, turbo, and an ECU tune. We're working on a dual map. I haven't got there yet, but for the TD5s that you can run a more streetable tune. You want to see the spot will come back to that corner, and then the V-shape comes down. If you want to see undercarriage pictures, just let us know. We did not coat the chassis. We can do it for you. But I wanted to leave it so you can see what condition we're starting with of all original chassis too. Because we didn't, like I said, there's a lot of shops that'll put lipstick on a pig, and we don't want to be one of those. So we took a clean chassis car, not something we just sprayed some paint on. All right. The exhaust, it does have selectable exhaust on it, so you can choose how you want it to sound. There's a key fob, you hit a button, it bypasses a baffle, and you can run loud. Mine is way too loud, it's annoying. After 15 minutes it's too loud. This one, if you want to go loud and rowdy, cool. It's like your boat, you hit a button. If you want to stay quiet, you just leave it on the quiet side and it goes through a muffler. On the top we have these custom smooth wing top protector plates, so it's like your checker plate, but it's smooth all the way around. So I like those better. They blend instead of something obnoxious and kind of contrasting, but then you can get the protection of having them there. All right, we'll go inside here. So recovered leather seating all the way around. We did a little under dash light, so it lights up the footwell for you. Sorry, our photographer kicked sand in it when he was out. The mats are all brand new. You can see the floor pans. They're superbly clean. I like leaving stuff exposed so you can see it. Things like the door finishers, the holdbacks, like all the little finishing touches we've made sure to do in here. You can see all of your gaiters are clean, your fuse panel cover, the grommets are supposed to be on the firewall. That's some of the details a lot of people, they'll repaint and they'll leave out and it's half finished, but the last 5% costs you, 40% of your time. All right, we went with the wood steering wheel. I thought it was a good upgrade with the vehicle. You do have our magic switch there. So you have USB-C, USB-C, and USB ports. The magic switch we put in place for later is when we run a dual tune that we're working on. So if we get there, cool. If not, it's not included with the car. You're on your own. Call us later. So it's something we're working on mapping. Been working with a few guys overseas too, and we'll see how it turns out. Top wise, contact us about top options. We don't want to commit to any certain colors, tops, or anything, because like I said, everyone has their own idea. I have several of these that they never go out in the rain. They don't have a top, they don't need a top. So it's up to the customer. Call us, we'll talk about it. Let's fire this thing off. So glow plugs, and I don't have the key fob over here. So this is what's good on the TD5. I actually just took it off the keychain to make my video easier. I'll have to do another one. Set it on the table with all the door keys so I wasn't cluttered in the car. That is your immobilizer on the TD5. So it got me on the immobilizer, and it doesn't always come on. So it's asking for it this time, and wants an input from the key fob that's sitting over on the table. So I will do a separate startup video for you, making myself look bad. This is a fob for the exhaust, so you can actually hear the baffle. All right, so the baffle opens up, you get a different exhaust tone. Leather work is good. Said windshield is new. The door holdbacks are tight. All seats back here and redone. New floor mats, seat boxes, doors. Let me open the hood. You see these nice little lights we put in. A little bit of touch. It wouldn't look like a lot here, but if you've gotten in one of these and you have no dome light and it's the middle of the night, it can be annoying. If you want like a rear step, it'd be cool to paint one of those NAS. Man, I'm hitting the zoom button too. Where am I on zoom? There it is. I apologize. It's still like 6 in the morning. You want one of the step bumpers in the back. It'd be cool to paint it white to match the cross member. Look it in. We have the one light over here. New rubber mat in the back, threshold. You have new seals all the way throughout. And getting in here so you get an idea, if you are, over a certain size and you want to bring that seat further back, cutting out the bulkhead gives you a ton more room. So solid upgrade. And you want to go further, we can always take out the seat belt bar, bring the seat back. See behind the seats in there. So your dip switch. I said new roof mat. It is all painted underneath. We just put the mat down because we like having something protect the paint finish under there. Let's see, you got a coin tray up front. We set the tire carrier. We're gonna go under the hood. The LED light kit, those were Bearmock product or Y-Pack. I don't remember which one. We did get a bunch of the Bearmock old stock before they went out of business. They had excellent parts. And as you see, you have a clean engine bay. We went in, we've done maintenance work. You can see the new turbo. It's right here. If we can get a focal point, there we are. Everything's tidy, it's clean. We've serviced it. We did a bunch of maintenance. I drive this thing anywhere. She runs out. It is, there you go. And I think we'll do a separate video covering the performance side of this thing, since Genius over here forgot his key fob. I was really sorting the keys. We did new doors, so we had a bunch of door lock keys. I wanted to sort them and have our guys, when they come in, go through and make sure we have the right keys in the right place with the, everything together. So we'll do one with the driving video, cover performance, and see what we got here. Clean car, well done. We know Defenders. We have a full shop here. This one was all done by us in-house here in South Carolina. So if you look around, we also are into some interesting things. We have some Lancias, Fulvia, supercharged manual Jag, an old 11K mile Corvette, a Peugeot 106, Delta Integrale Evo 2, dealer collection, a Fulvia 1.3, an Integrale, Delta Integrale 16-valve turbo, 2002 Ti that we're putting a motor in, more Td5s and Defenders along the wall, 300 TDIs, Hiluxes, 600 SELs. And a lot of these Defenders are sold too. We do end up doing work post-sale. People ask us and have requests what they want built. We have a full shop in the back, so our shop's as big as our showroom. Got a Fiat 595 at Barth. If you've listened to me this long, call and you get some free stuff, some merchandise, shirt, hat, something we'll send you. FCJ 79 truck. Well, Honda Active, we like selling the K trucks. The farms around here are into them. 442, an FJ40, a diesel Pajero, Defender, a Renault 5 GT Turbo. So like I said, we have a full shop back here. It is Monday morning, so we cleared it out on Friday night, and the guys are bringing some stuff in. I don't know what torture-looking device we have going on here, whose idea that one was, or what we got going on. So yeah, you're at Car Cave. You have questions, we're easy to get a hold of. We'll answer any of them. You want to see more media, you want more details about this car, you want us to get under it, show floor pans, you saw them on the top. We are all there and for it. So let me know. My name is Chris. Glad you watched for this long, and have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, weekend, whatever it is. And this one won't stick around for long. It has the look the X factor. So carcaveusa.com, 803-262-4742.